Yo, we're back on the Fellowship SMP, and before we get into the Mushroom Kingdom stuff, you ever have one of those real dumb ideas? You know, one of those ones that you just can't get out of your head until you do it? Yeah, well, we had another one of those. So the next thing we're going to do in the lab is we're going to make a room right around here, and it's going to be the viewing room. There's going to be a sugarcane farm down below, and it's only going to be activated by a little spot. You will throw in an item, it'll launch around some stuff, and then if it lands in the hole, it'll fire off the flying machine to harvest. Why? Because we got it all put in, but I stopped at the timer because I don't think I'm going to use a timer. I think I'm going to get rid of all this part right here, and then I'm going to have a little game over here that will have stuff go around all the way around the edges. I don't know if you'll be able to see a lot of it over there, but it will be happening. And then it'll come over here and activate it, and that will send all of the stuff across, and that also looks really cool. So let's do our first test. Oh, nope. So let's do our first test. What? Apparently I just forgot to put a comparator right there, and hopefully this time it should work with no problems. Hopefully. And oh, so I think I broke this when I was fixing it or something. Or maybe I just forgot it, but there was another one forgotten there. Let's double check this again just in case. So these should be right because they went back to how they were. Get out of my way. Okay. This is all fixed back how it's supposed to be. This should be right. Wait. Okay, that goes into there. That is on there. To break that. Pretty sure that has lava in it. And these are all on. Oh, see? I messed up. This back like this, and this like this. Put these back on here. We should be good. Make sure these are in the right spots. Oh. Okay, so that should be correct now. I believe. It should have been correct all the other times too, but I think this time it should be right. All those are in. Okay, third time's a charm, hopefully. And it's going good. It's working. It's working. I have a little different setup back there because it is a paper server, and so stuff doesn't quite work how I want to. And I'm going to be modifying it to shoot off some fireworks. And that worked. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. Might have to change that. I'm definitely going to have to change that a bit. But yep, that's sort of working. We shortened it a little bit, and now we'll see if it works. If this doesn't work, I'll just make a different sensor timer thing over there, and it will take longer to trigger and should fix that. Nope. So it should drop them off. Like that. Alright, we can shorten the chain a little bit. That seems to fix it though. Alright, that should be all good. There's all the sugarcane that we just got from it. That's a dumb way to have to do it, but it seems to work. In an effort to waste some time, I went and I got eat 10 pufferfish from the egg. So let's do that and then see how that goes. Maybe we can warp ourselves into a finished product over here. Come on, a little bit more. And just like that, boom, we're all done. So this is what we ended up with. I got a nice little mural thing on the wall over there. I guess we should see how it runs. So I got 1 diamond somewhere. Right there. And you just pop that in here. 1 diamond per harvest. That goes around the edges. It sends those across. And then it sends this across. So yeah, we got some Ravagers over there. I think I might set up something to have them go again after this comes back, but then we got some fireworks too. Just really a bunch of unnecessary stuff for a farm that I didn't even need. So finally got it done. So now we can move on to other fun stuff like checking out what the Mushroom Kingdom's been up to. Finally done. The Mushroom Kingdom has definitely been brought back to life. I talked to the Mushroom King. He said there is over 30 people in his village, or in his kingdom, I guess I should say. And they all have jobs, and there's guards, so everyone feels safe, and everything is going well in the kingdom. Finally, I can move on. Up and up. Something small at another fellow's base. Alright, that one should be fun. A slight distraction happened, and well, I kind of went into my little trading hall over here. And, well, I got rid of the stuff over here, and well, I also got rid of all of the villagers, so all of them except for these two. But I think I'm going to be making a new brewing area at the lab, so they might be coming to visit soon. First, I decided to add this little entrance where it's just a little bit more like the lab goes around it instead of it was in the lab, and then for some reason I used this stuff, which is exactly what happened. But we're gonna pretend like it didn't. So this is a thing that's always been here, and I decided to capture these mobs in it, and that's the story behind it now. I'll probably do a little bit more touching up on it and maybe put some decorations out here and make it not so bland, but for now we got that, and then we got a new little button up here that drops us into our new trading hall. So this is our trading hall just for all the books that we will need. So I did kind of organize it, so I mean, like, not alphabetically or anything, but I got the general stuff over here, so like mending, unbreaking, fortune, silk, vanishing, binding. And then if I'm doing it if I'm like buying stuff in bulk, then I have a few extra things underneath just in case. And then we got the bow stuff over here, so it's all the bow things and the crossbow things, so I put those next to each other. And then these are all the armor stuff except for what, soul speed and swift sneak, because you can't really get those from those guys. But then over here we got the swords, and then the fishing and trident, which I just put into one area, like the ocean type area. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty nice. I haven't decorated it all, I just kind of wanted to get it all ready, and I got them all down to 1 emerald for everything, and I haven't like leveled everyone up or anything, but I'll eventually do that. I just really got tired of it because I went through hell trying to get this. It took like 2 hours just for him. Switch to something else real quick. I gotta build something at another fellow's base, so I do have a plan for this. I am not sure whose base I want to do it at, but we have a little thing for that. So let's go over here and push this button and see who the lucky person is. It is Dubdub. Alright, so Dubdub gets a new addition to his base. So I was thinking I wanted to put it somewhere. Bruh, chill. Anyways, I was thinking I wanted to put it somewhere where he might not notice it for a bit, but I don't know where. Ooh, what's this? Anyways, before I get distracted, I was thinking I wanted to put it maybe underneath the bridge, or maybe over here. It's gonna be like in a wall, and it's kind of like a alright, anyways. I'll check a few more places, but maybe we'll just happen to a time lapse of putting it in. And then I kind of want a weakness, or a splash potion of weakness brewer, auto brewer. Splash potion of weakness auto brewer. I don't know why that's so hard to say, but yeah, I think I'll be adding one of those in too, so maybe we'll just jump into that right after. This is going to be our little auto brewing weakness potions area, and it has a little flaw when you first start it. The first time you start it, it'll only go halfway through, so you just finish them up in this one and everything will be fine. And then you got a little place to fill up bottles, so you can restock the bottles when they get empty, and then everything else will go into there. And we have a switch to turn it off, so if you don't want it to be running, you just switch it off and it'll finish up the 1 and then will stop. And then you just flip it again and then you can push that button and it'll start it up, and then go halfway through 1 and then run perfectly after that. So right now we got this one going through, and then it switches over. Now it makes it splash, and yeah, I think it looks a little bit better like this than any other way that I could find it, but I really wanted those to show. I might add stuff around the edges to make it a little look more technical. I mean, you can't really see the back, but oh, those ones go in and it starts a new one. Perfect. So seems to be working fine. And yeah, I thought that would be a nice addition to this room since we have the test people right here. Might as well have the potions in here. So I might bring over some of the clerics and put them in here somewhere too. Who knows? But right now, I just wanted to get this in so I could have all of the weakness potions that I will need. That's going to do it for this episode. We got a lot of plans for next episodes, so stay tuned, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time. Bye.